At least 18 people have died from heat in Maricopa County this year, with another 69 deaths being investigated.
The final total of the year is expected to be in the hundreds, and last year's total was tragically 425 deaths. As Arizona breaks records for continuous 110-plus days, more record-breaking heat is expected in the Four Corners states, Texas, Mississippi, and Florida by the weekend.
And scientists say two forces are at play here: an El Nino pattern in the short term and human-caused climate change in the long.
Our Joe Dana verifies for us one claim that he says is no fluke. The world is warming at a pace that we haven't seen in at least 24,000 years.
24,000 years. Is it really possible to gauge temperature trends thousands of years ago, even hundreds of thousands of years ago? And how reliable are those measurements? To verify, we're looking to the federal agency NOAA, a world-renowned study out of the U of A. And we're talking to a paleoclimatologist. It's important to explain here that scientists rely on what's known as proxy data. It includes temperature logs from ships and farmers over the past couple hundred years, grape harvest records meticulously recorded as far back as the 1300s, ancient corals that contain isotopes and trace metals telling a story of temperatures during the time they grew, fossilized pollen grains, ice cores, and tree rings reveal hundreds, even thousands of years of annual information of temperature and precipitation.
If you have a second proxy that shows the same pattern as the first, your confidence goes to sort of the medium level. And if you had a third or fourth proxies, then you would say your confidence is high.
Jim Zakos is a paleoclimatologist at the University of California, Santa Cruz. A 2021 study co-authored by the U of A analyzed more than 500 paleoclimate records, proxy evidence spanning the last 24,000 years. They concluded this reconstruction suggests that current temperatures are unprecedented in 24,000 years, and also suggests that the speed of human-caused global warming is faster than anything we've seen in that same time.
A lot of people, they'll hear these types of conclusions and they'll think, can you really gauge what a 1 to 2 or 3 degree difference was?
When you're looking at the uncertainties in the proxies, they can be as much as plus or minus 2 degrees, right? Rightfully so, climate scientists will question those patterns and they'll want to go out and verify them with independent proxies. And that's exactly what's been happening.
According to the National Centers for Environmental Information, proxy data showing climate change is highly accurate, and scientific organizations worldwide, including NASA, consider proxy data scientifically credible.
And we have direct measurements on top of the proxies themselves. I would say that the rate of global warming that we're seeing is unprecedented in the last tens of millions of years, never mind just the last couple of thousands of years.
So, 12 News can verify that the world's large, credible scientific organizations studying climate patterns are in agreement. Based on proxy data, the globe is hotter than it has been for at least 24,000 years and heating up at an unusually fast pace. Joe Dana, 12 News.